you pay $20 for 1 month of access to an AI assistant. Then you give it some meeting notes and ask for a client brief. The reply box is still empty. Before the first word appears, what has to happen? The submitted request now starts a new calculation. The assistant produces the brief in small pieces of text. For each piece, numbers are read from memory, processed by specialized chips, and sent between machines. Those machines use electricity and produce heat, which cooling equipment removes. Stop the calculation, and the brief stops growing. So generating one more brief has a real cost. Generating the brief has a cost, but that cost is not the same as the $20 you paid. In this example, the application records your payment as revenue and makes separate payments to the companies providing the AI model and computing service. Those companies pay for hardware and energy. These payments become revenue for the suppliers. They do not tell us what the brief is worth to you. To compare computation prices, we need one common unit. Models process text in small units called tokens. So we will compare the price for 1 million tokens. We now have a price for 1 million tokens. To compare prices fairly, choose models that reach roughly the same score on the same test. One reference point is the tested performance of GPT-3.5. At that level, the estimated price was $20 per million tokens in November 2022. By October 2024, it was 7 cents. $20 divided by 7 cents is about 286, so this was a reduction of more than 280-fold. If the price of each unit fell so sharply, must total spending fall too? Not necessarily. Total spending on model processing equals the price of each million token unit, multiplied by the number of units used. Here is a separate illustrative calculation for the same assistant service. In year A, the service uses 1 billion tokens or 1,000 million token units. At $10 per unit, 1,000 times $10 is $10,000. In year B, the price falls to $1 per unit, while usage rises to 50 billion tokens or 50,000 units. 50,000 times $1 is $50,000. The price fell tenfold, usage rose 50-fold, and spending rose 5-fold. Usage grew faster than price fell. But this spending calculation still does not tell us whether the original brief helped its user. To answer that, look at what the user does next. The brief recommends waiting for budget approval before beginning the next phase. She checks the meeting notes, confirms that approval is still pending, and changes the plan from begin now to wait for approval. The brief has changed an action, so it has produced useful value. But cost, price, and value must cover the same period. For this 1-month subscription, compare the total cost of serving the user during the month, the $20 price, and the total value of the useful results she receives that month. For the service to continue, the monthly price must exceed the monthly supply cost. For the user to continue subscribing, the monthly value must exceed the price. So lower token prices can coexist with higher total spending when token use grows faster. If another assistant can provide equally useful results for less than $20 a month, the user can switch. That competition pushes the subscription price down, leaving more of the benefit with the user.